All right, so welcome everybody. It's Friday evening, so we have another UFC tournament here at the Ignite Combat Series. We haven't had in a couple of weeks, I believe, a Grand Prix. We're doing them a little bit. Uh, we're not doing them so often as we did, but anyway, every time we get the opportunity to play the game a little and just have some fun, we can take it. So today we have 8 players in the tournament. Um, some veterans, some new players, but it's going to be fun. And before we start, I just want to talk a little bit about the new fighters that were added. And we got Diego Lopez, Evloev, Marina Rodriguez, Brendan Allen, uh, Muhammad Mokaev, Sergey Spivak, Tracy, Umar as well, and Umar has some really nasty stats, by the way, and also Geoff Neal. So I hope we're gonna see some of these new fighters in the tournament. I can see a couple of them being used. For example, maybe Diego Lopez, Marina Rodriguez could be some good picks in their weight classes. Umar as well at bantamweight. Geoff Neal, why not? He's pretty fun to use. This update had 9 fighters, which is crazy, and we're gonna have some more in the following weeks. They're basically completing the top 15 roster um, of each weight class, which is great. Um, I know that maybe some people may not use these fighters as much, but the option of having them there is great. And I'm also thinking about players who just simply enjoy single player like career mode. It's always a lot better if you whenever you fight real fighters instead of just those calves. Yeah, the weight class. It's gonna come right now for this fight. We're gonna have the Pug versus. Oh, what happened? What happened to the Twitch? Oh, there it is. No. Okay. But first, let's see the weight class. And for those who don't know, we basically spin, and if the fighter does not like the weight class, he can change. He can go for another spin, but he can't choose it afterwards. So we got lightweight this time. Okay. I think the Pug now has fixed his Twitch. Yes. Okay. So looks like. So we're gonna call him Wick from John Wick. That's his PSN. And the other guy is obviously the Pug. Let's see if they stick to lightweight. Looks like they will stick to lightweight. Very nice ping. So we have to make sure that is in the simulation mode. I'm not getting anything from any player, so let me know. All right, just clearing some things up here, and then we're good to go. It's always a little bit difficult for new players because we have quite a few rules here in the league, and some of these leagues are meant to, to kind of balance and reward certain things. And we're just making sure that players understand what they need to do. All right, so we're just gonna ask the pug to invite him. It's always easier when players who have competed already in the league invite and also stream, because they already know. They have to put no commentary, put it on simulation mode. So a couple of things to know. All right, just waiting for these two gentlemen to. Okay, we're at lightweight. It was Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. So let's go. Oh, I think he's gonna go with Tony or something. He does have the right. Alright, so we finally got a fight. So this is gonna be a very interesting fight. Charles Oliveira versus Habib. I don't think we've seen Habib um, in the league so far, to be honest. Alright, fight in the Apex. I really like the Apex in the game. Nice punch there. Clinch. Ashley, so the pug. Just gonna use. Oh, by the way, I have to change their names. I'm gonna do that quickly. So the pug is a guy that really likes to finish fights early. He's not throwing, volume or anything, but he's just going for the finish right from the bell. So you're going to see him actually most of the times, first of all, just trying out his opponent's grappling. And I think that's quite a good strat if you just want to finish fights very fast, because truth be told, and I think many of you have experienced this, especially those of you who resort to grappling at one point in the fight. Oh, nice slam there. Side control here for, but this might be a good opportunity for the Pug to just get on the bottom and work from here. Obviously, Charles Oliveira has amazing submission offense. Oh, stack guard there. A couple of punches. Gets back into full guard. I don't know why you did that. So I was saying that in ranked, especially if you want to play a lot of matches, there will be many instances where you could, where your opponent just has absolutely no idea what to do on the ground. And the funny thing is that sometimes you just start a striking war, and they're actually quite good in striking. And when you're about to lose the control of the fight and get knocked out, you resort to grappling, and then you realize that they just don't know anything. And you're thinking, oh, I should have tried grappling from the beginning. So I think the Pug is doing just that. Oh, goes for arm triangle there. A very powerful submission in this game. I think it's going to get denied, yes. So we're probably going to see here a desperate escape. Oh, and this is a Darce. And I think, oh, yes, Khabib gets out. And he's not going to side control, but he denies the north-south. That was really interesting. Oh, what a reversal there from the Pug. And now he's going for the rear naked choke. A little bit too slow. That was really nice. Still control on the ground here for the Pug. He looks very relaxed. He got a desperate escape. He's definitely the better grappler in here, which is obviously pretty comforting for him, because Khabib's bread and butter is grappling. So if you're better than Khabib at grappling, then there's not much your opponent can do. Although Khabib has pretty decent striking in this game. Oh, nice denial there. Looks like our friend here does have some top control experience. Oh, nice fakes. I think he's just rushing a little bit too fast after the fake. Like, he's not mixing the timing really well, and the Pug is able to see through that. Good defense there. Some good moments here for John Wick. A little bit of top control. It doesn't really matter much for the round, but I think it matters to him to just kind of Some good top control here for John Wick. But this is not UFC 3, so ground control. Oh, and that's a Darce there for gets the back. Sorry. And it looks like John Wick has got a little bit more comfortable in this fight, and now he has a very good position. But he's not posturing up. He's not trying the rear naked choke. I'm not sure exactly why is that. Oh, is that a Von Flu? I didn't, sorry, I didn't pay attention for a second. Was that a Von Flu choke? Oh, I think he got reversed there, yeah. A nice grappling match so far. Oh, there's a Darce, and this might be it. And he might get it. I think he's gonna get it. Oh no! Habib gets back up. But John Wick is not punching. He's not using Habib's ground and pound. He just wants to keep top control. Oh, a couple punches here from Stagard, and this might be very dangerous. He rocked him there. I don't see any elbows also from side control. John has a pretty weird style, in my opinion. Not criticizing it, it's just some of his decisions are interesting. Oh, there's an arm trying. There's a Kimura, sorry. Oh, denies the full guard. And he's going for it now, I think. Oh, I think he got a desperate escape there. He did. Oh, this fight is now interesting. This fight is now interesting. I think John Wick really wants to take his time. I think simulation mode is good for him. He just wants to take his time, just grapple, take control, and at one point go for submission. He even there he denied the escape, but he didn't go immediately for a submission. Oh, beautiful reversal there. Tried to posture up, gets denied. Oh, crucifix here for the pug. Couple of elbows. Oh, gets back to side saddle. Arm triangle now, and I think this might be over. The pug has some pretty good arm triangles. Oh, but I think he escaped. No, it was a fake. And I think this might be the tap. Yes, it's the tap. Beautiful grappling match. And the pug wins by submission. Pug wins by submission. Very nice match. I really enjoyed it. You host the UFC tournament? Yes, I host. UFC is actually my main game, if you want to call it like that. Well, it hasn't been recently, but if we're talking about competitive playing, UFC has always been my main game. Alright, so the pug manages to get a submission win. And let's see. Uh, let's see who's next. All right, let's. All right, Dylan is ready to fight. I think we're gonna have to change some things here. Just 1 second. Okay. We're gonna have Dylan versus Luke. Oh, a second here. All right, looks like Trials is not ready yet. So we're gonna have to improvise a little bit here. So Trials is not available, so we're looking for a replacement here. I mean, not a replacement, we're looking to change some things here. Okay. K1 Smooth. I think that's the new name or something. Yeah, looks like we don't have. Um, I think we're gonna make some changes here. Just to keep this going. All right, so I think I'm gonna run it with Dylan here. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be me versus Dylan. So let's see the wheel of names. Um, it's heavyweight. Let's see what Dylan says about that. If he wants to go with heavyweight. All right, he wants to spin. So let's see what we get. It's gonna be lightweight or women's strawweight. It's gonna be lightweight. Honestly, I'm a little bit bummed that it's not women's strawweight because I want to use Zhang Wei Li for I wanted to use Zhang Wei Li for a long time. Okay. So I'm gonna be on the left, Dylan gonna be on the right. Let's post his right here. Okay, I'm gonna go and invite him, and after that, we're ready to go. All right, good fight, Dylan. Islam versus Gaethje, a possible real life fight. Um, I managed to win by knockout, so I'm happy about that. Dylan put up a good fight, and he still has a chance in the lower bracket. So yeah, can I get a fight if you're not full? Are you on the chat? Cause I don't recognize your account. Okay, so this was a submission. This was a knockout here. All right, we need one of the following. We need either uh, Jackson or Luke to show up. Let's see. Let's see which one of them is ready. Let's see what we can do here. So Dustin hasn't replied. Jordan said he's gonna be a little bit late, so we're not doing great here with players. So that's why sometimes it's better to just go with round robins. But let's see what we can do so we can keep this smooth. John Hewitt. Um, yeah, I guess we can. I can add you again. I'll be back online in 10 minutes max. Okay. Okay. John, you're in. Let me add you. 1 second. So yes, you can get a fight. let's put it here. So instead of um, Jordan, we're gonna go with John. And instead of Dustin, we're gonna have Jordan because Dustin didn't show up. So yeah, yeah, this is the fight. John, I added you to the chat so you can fight with your opponent. So we're gonna go with Trials versus Lil John now. Yeah, we don't have people ready right now to fight. Trials will be in 10 minutes. I just added John. If you can hear me, if you're watching the stream, you've been added to the chat. Let me see what's up with Jackson. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna leave it um, until Luke comes in. If as soon as Luke comes in, if I'm just gonna move on with all the matches and all the and everything that I have, and we'll see what comes out of it. Who's not here, unfortunately, is gonna get eliminated. So did I add the wrong John Hewitt? Oh, there's so many John Hewitts. Let me see. Mm, oh, a second here. Okay, Trials is back. Looks like John is not here, so we're just gonna go with this fight. We're gonna go with Trials versus the Pug or K1 Smooth, I think is his name now. All right, so we're waiting for Trials versus the Pug. I think. I'm not sure if it's the correct name. All right. All right. So looks like our players are back, which is great. So we're about to see some fights. Okay. So we're gonna have Trials versus the Pug now, which is a British fight between two very well-rounded players. Um, I think Luke is more striking oriented. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, there you go. Here's the stream. Let's see the weight class now. Oh, weight class might be lightweight again. I think we've seen these two fighting lightweight before, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was that fight where Trials played perfectly. Basically, I remember I was giving him praise that he was playing perfectly, and he was playing Dustin, and yeah, and the Pug was playing Charles, so it's probably gonna be that rematch between the two. All right, so we actually might see Tony versus versus Charles, which is a very interesting fight. Wow, look at those stats for Tony Ferguson: 98 chin, 100 cardio, 99 recovery. So he's gonna be very hard to finish. But Charles has a very good knockout power. He has very good submission offense.
Ready.
So yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Trials on the offense as usual. Gets clinched there by the Pug. Nice leg kick. I'm not sure how much Trials has played with Tony, because, you know, playing a fighter that you know is sometimes a better strategy than playing a fighter that you think would do better in a certain matchup or in a certain type of fight. It's always better to just pick somebody that you know really well. You understand their animations, you understand their timing, you understand their strengths and weaknesses. I'll be honest, actually in a couple of tournaments I picked Charles Oliveira And honestly, I didn't have that much success as I would have wanted with him. But I picked him mostly because of this, just because he was pretty well rounded, good submissions and everything. But I remember in those particular fights that I picked him, I didn't do as well as I would have liked. I would have gone Islam in that particular match, but I wasn't the champion then, so I couldn't pick him. I picked him earlier in the fight against Dylan because I am the current champion, so I can pick champions. A little bit of a perk for whoever wins tournament. Because in this game, actually, compared to previous titles, in almost every weight class, the champion is actually a very good fighter. Most of the champions are. Oh, nice takedown there from Trials. It's pretty interesting that he wants to take the Pug down. The Pug won his first match by submission with probably the best submission specialist in history, in UFC history. How many submissions does Charles have? I don't even remember. I think 19 or something. Honestly, I was pretty sad because in the fight with Islam, he wasn't able to. His submission offense was basically shut down by Islam. I would have really liked to see a grappling match between the two. But here's what's interesting between Charles and Islam. If you ask 10 UFC fans about who's the better striker, probably 9 out of 10 would say Charles. But I think in this particular matchup, even on the feet, Islam plays a very tight game on the feet. He's just very defensive oriented. He doesn't throw much, while Charles is a little bit wild. And that's exactly what happened in the first fight. He just got caught with a hook, and after that it was the finish with the submission. So, beautiful slips there from Trials. Trials is relentless with his pressure. He goes to the body a lot. And in this mode, going to the body is really important. We've seen that with Ed Parker. Man, I really want to see Ed Parker fighting again in this league. He was in that particular tournament he participated in. He was amazing. Oh, takedown attempt here. 30 seconds left from the first round. Trials is on the offensive. Some good punches, some good kicks. Oh, flying knee attempt there from the Pug. He managed to land a good knee after.
10 seconds left.
Oh, nice head kick. Thing is, with this version of Tony,
Stop.
you can just go on and not worry about stamina and not even about trading shots. I think that was a round, and I honestly didn't even need to watch to look at the stats because I felt that Trials won the round with significant strikes, but there was nothing significant happening in that first round. Not much damage landed, no desperate escape submissions. The Pug is down 1 round for sure, but honestly, at this point and how the first round went, I don't think it matters much. I mean, we've seen a lot of fights in this league where people just came back from a lot situations that were a lot worse. I think the Pug needs to Needs to try to land something, and that's exactly what happens right here. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to land some counters because he's just getting, I wouldn't say pieced up. I think that's a little bit much, but he's on the receiving end of many shots. Oh, nice elbow.
Hands up.
Oh, nice side kick.
Yes, just like we worked on. Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Very good shots there from Trials. He's just he's throwing volume, but he's not throwing. Oh, nice! The first knockdown of the fight, and now the second knockdown.
Right shot. Right shot.
And Charles is already pretty busted. Takedown here, okay. But now the Pug is in a pretty good position from the bottom, and he might even attempt the submission. Oh, denies the full guard attempt. And I think he's going to go for mount, and he does. Oh, denied. Oh, I think there's a triangle attempt here.
He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
And Trials gets out, takes the backside. It was pretty obvious that the Pug was going to go for the heel hook there. Trials is a veteran, so he anticipated that. Very good moment there for Trials. Landed 2 knockdowns. Managed to get a cut in. And even survived the submission attempt, so nose is busted now as well.
Work that cut. Work that cut.
The Pug needs to change something here in his striking or in his grappling, or make it dirty, maybe land some shots from the clinch or throw more kicks. I think Trials does not have too many issues closing the distance. Oh, beautiful combo. And now he waits for the second combo. Looks like Trials is in very good shape. Oh, nice slip there. That's one of the things that he does really well.
Good shots. Good shots. Keep it up.
Oh, nice body uppercut there from the Pug.
We need the takedown.
Another very good hook. Oh, beautiful hook there. Oh, what a knockout, man. Amazing performance from Trials. The amount of combinations and the amount of sharp shots. Beautiful performance. Trials, obviously, as always, a contender to win the title. Wins the fight right here by knockout. And he's now he's gonna fight for the #1 contender fight, but not right now. Of course, we're gonna have we're gonna go with Jackson versus Jordan. And I'm going to fight the winner of that fight. Let me spin the wheel now. It's women's bantamweight. Yeah, he said he will be. He said almost done, so he should be available. Spin. It's welterweight. All right, so I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quickly, just get some water and everything after, and hopefully Jackson shows up and is ready to fight. right, we're back. And okay. Uh, so we have Jackson versus Jordan, but we still didn't have this fight set up. So let's have a look at the bracket here. So John is not gonna fight here. So let's see if we can do another fight before that. Uh, loser of two. We can't really. We really need that fight. Um, you know what? So Jackson is not here, so I'm just gonna move Jordan on, and Jackson can climb back up from the other bracket. So I'm gonna fight Jordan now. So let's have a look at the wheel of names. Jordan actually beat me last time we fought, so I'm looking forward for the rematch. Light heavyweight, it says. So Jackson can still come back, but he's gonna be in the lower bracket. Oh wait. Okay, so the fight's gonna be a welterweight. Okay, so we're gonna do welterweight. And after that, we're gonna fight. I'm actually very excited for this fight because, as I said, I managed to get some very good wins against Jordan in previous competitions. But the last time he beat me by submission. So since then I was looking forward to fight him again and see, because obviously he improved. Yeah, he improved from the first fights, and now he's a lot better player. He actually managed to get second place in that tournament. Almost became champion. Diego Lopez. Cut resistance, chin, punch power, punch speed. This guy's a submission specialist, if I'm not mistaken. So he should have some yeah. 94, 95 bottom game, ground game. Yeah, pretty nice. Alright, so we're waiting for the stream, and after that we're ready to go. Oh, and by the way, I should add champion to my name. As we add with everyone, of course. I think I already have. Yeah, I think I already have his channel. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and invite him, and then hopefully you guys are gonna see a good fight.
Grind for the night to the morning, pound on the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done, that's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off, back to work when the cameras is done. As hard as it get, put in my name and submit. Put it 100%, put it 100%. Working as hard as it get, put in my name and submit. Put in 100%, put in 100%, put in 100%. My last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. My last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all, yeah.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Your time. Nice. Good strikes. Keep going forward. Good shots. Good shots. Keep it up. Keep your left eye. Look out for that right. open. Left hand, left hand. All right, you got him hurt. You got him hurt. Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike. Push that double jab. 60 seconds. Come on, you got this. Oh yeah. Just like that. Uppercut. Let's go. Keep moving forward now. Don't back off. 30. All right. You okay? Are you okay? All right. You can do this. That wasn't that big of a shot. You can take that. All right? You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Get out.
You gotta fight back.
Again. Hard punches down the middle. Everything's landing. Let's go. Yeah. Have some fun. Take your time. Take your time. There it is. He's cut. Give him the elbow. Block the hook. Posture up. Stay in control. Go after the cut. End this fight. End it. Recover. Find your shot. Find your shot and finish it. Let's go. Let's go. Fight. Win that clinch fight. Let's go. Get control of that clinch. Dig deep. Nice. Get those combinations going. Move those hands. Good shot. Good shot. Knees right down the middle. You got this. Come on. Oh, the guillotine is there. Good. The guillotine is there. Go for it. Go for it. Nice, nice. Win the scramble. Win the scramble. Cable grip.
Let's work, guys.
Escape! It's open for the choke now!
Stop.
Woo! Yeah! Way to get that submission, brother!
Alright, I am back. Good fight, Jordan. Revenge
Ladies and
taken.
gentlemen, referee Herb Deans
Also
called
by
a stop to this
submission.
contest.
But Jordan is not eliminated. He's still in the competition. Yeah. And we got Dylan versus Jackson, I believe. Let's spin the wheel for the two. It's at welterweight, I believe. We had a lot of lightweight and welterweight today, so not too many crazy weight classes, just the ones that people usually pick. So I think Groovy's gonna be on the left and Dylan gonna be on the right. Finally, everybody's here after some time. So we can. So now we have a lot of good players still competing in the tournament. So yeah, this is the moment where the tournament actually starts. I mean, we had some good fights so far, but this is where it gets interesting. We keep it, so we'll go at welterweight. Dylan picks first. Alright, so let's see. Dylan is hovering over Nate. And Groovy might actually go with the new fighter, which is Geoff Neal. Honestly, I would love to see that, but it's his choice if he wants to go with Geoff. Yes, he is going with Geoff Neal. Actually, this is definitely going to be a striking fight, unless Dylan wants to take it to the ground and use Nate's submission skills.
Ready. Do it.
Alright, so let's see. Dylan is. Oh, pressure right off the bat. Oh, gets rocked there with a nice uppercut. Dylan is actually very dangerous in the pocket. You need to be careful. He is throwing a lot of very good combinations, and with Nate here, he looks like he's very fast. Groovy is a guy that usually likes to counter more, but he started with the pressure there and immediately regretted because he got countered. let's see what's the fight after. Should be Jordan versus John Draken after. All right, good head movement there from Groovy. Solid combinations here. Groovy has now taken a more oh, that was a beautiful slip uppercut there. Going with the combination. That's one thing that Groovy. Oh, he got rocked there because he went crazy with the combinations. And I was about to say that that's one thing that he does. After he counters and rocks somebody, he goes crazy with combinations, and he's very accurate with them. So you have to be careful. Every time I fight him, I'm always wary of just not getting caught with something because of the flurry that comes after. So that's one of his strengths. Great fight so far. We've seen blood from both sides. Most fights so far have been pretty technical. Nice uppercut. Again, the flurry. I think Prime Diaz definitely has better cardio than Jeff Neal. But Jeff has a lot of power, and Nate gets cut pretty easily. This fight is pretty much a boxing match. Oh, got him to the body, actually. Without the HUD, sometimes it's harder to recognize. Even I had earlier in my fight against Jordan, I didn't realize that I had rocked my opponent. Oh, Jordan was a little bit out of stamina there with his combo. Oh, beautiful punch. Knocks him down, and this might be over here. Looks like Groovy has some issues with pressuring Dylan, because every time he does, he gets rocked, and this time actually dropped and almost finished. Oh, nice reversal there. Only 12 seconds here to work the submission, though, but he might actually go for it. Gets denied, of course. I think it would have been great if he had waited like 2 more seconds instead of going for it, because obviously Dylan was about to pre-deny that. But good attempt nonetheless. All right, just gonna go to the bathroom quickly and then come back for the second round. Great fight so far.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Let's go. Your fight, you try to fight, baby. You control the pace. Oh, that's there all day. That's straight. He's cut. Give him the elbow.
was worried I'm gonna miss a knockout, but the octagon is just full of blood right now. Diaz obviously full of blood like always. Jeff is also pretty bloody himself. Oh, nice knockdown there, and I think this might be the finish. No, he gets back up. I think Groovy didn't want to risk there to go for a finish, because if he didn't manage to get the finish properly, Diaz has a very good bottom game and submission offense, especially Prime Diaz, of course. Speaking of prime fighters, not sure I really like the idea of having fighters that have... Oh, rocks him again with an uppercut. Dylan here is in trouble. Fighters that have just fought in the UFC, or just, you know, maybe not completely retired, getting these prime versions. I mean, I would understand if the prime version would be at a different weight class. Like the Connor one makes sense, for example. It's a prime version of him at the featherweight. But I don't know. Looks like Dylan is tired, busted up. But he did land a lot of damage in the fight, so he can end it. Oh. Oh, they're both tired now. They're both tired. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Oh. Dylan is very good at these counter pulls. So as I said, this is where the fight... So sometimes one fighter can land a lot of damage, but actually gas out in the process, and then at one point it just becomes an equal fight. Beautiful. Beautiful war indeed. And that's exactly what I was about to say. So it looks like Groovy had an advantage, but he immediately gassed out himself. That was an insane fight indeed. The fight of the night so far. Dylan gets the win. Unfortunately, Groovy is going to be eliminated because he wasn't in time. So, yeah. Alright, so we know already what are the next 3 fights. So we got Jordan fighting John Wick, and that's going to be a pretty interesting fight. John Wick showed, he lost the first fight, but he's actually pretty, he showed some interesting grappling there in the first fight with Habib. So I would like to see that happening. All right, so let's see Jordan versus John Wick. Let's see the weight class. Weight class featherweight. Okay, so the fight is going to be at featherweight. Another weight class that is highly popular. All right, so let's see. I think I have Jordan's YouTube around here. Yep. Yeah, they're ready. At welterweight, I believe. No, at featherweight. So, we see Jordan versus John Wick. Oh, looks like they fought before, which is crazy because John Wick is from France and Jordan's from South Africa. I think it's definitely from a league somewhere. Alright, so Jordan is going for Brian Ortega, as he has gone a few times so far. It looks like he definitely likes... and John Wick might go for Alex Volkanovski, which is not the champion of the league anymore, which seems pretty crazy to think about. I think we have a couple of leagues where we have one guy that is just... I think so, like middleweight where we have at the sign, it's kind of hard to not picture him as the champion, or welterweight where we have Kamaru. But I think Leon is a pretty good champion in my opinion. I think he's very skilled, and honestly I would love to see him be the champion for a long time.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Oh, looks like we're going for a guillotine here. Oh, we're gonna get a desperate escape very early in the fight. Going for a triangle choke pretty quickly there. Oh, and he gets out. top control here. It's a little bit interesting that John Wick went Alex Volkanovski, which I mean, Alex Volkanovski is obviously a well-rounded fighter, but in the game, mostly people use him for striking. So he's not a very grappling heavy type of character. And especially against Brian Ortega, I think the best thing to do would be to just strike. Because on the ground you would have to really match his stats. But I think John Wick really likes top control. And he's doing a good job right now. But he did get a desperate escape here. Oh, and might get another one here. Oh, and this might be it. No, not yet, but the next one is definitely a submission. Triangle attempt. Oh, let's see if this goes through. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go through. But Jordan is doing a great job right now. It's just the first half of the round already got 2 desperate escapes, and he just needs one more. And this armbar right here might be it. Jordan has a very good armbar. Oh, I think this might be it. I think this might be it. Yep, that's it. Another submission loss there for John Wick, and another submission win here for... I'm going to update the belts. Going to update the belts there, and I think Jordan has already a couple of submissions, so I think he managed to get the higher belt. But we will see. So congratulations for Jordan. He moves on. All right. All right. So if the pug shows up, then we're gonna do that fight. But if he doesn't, we have already something pretty interesting here, which is the possibility of a rematch. In the next round, something that we haven't done before, but this fight was so great that I would love to see it again between the two and give Jackson his second chance, but we'll see if it shows up. Let's have a look at the bracket here. So it's gonna be between me and Luke. So the eternal rivalry between us, a friendly rivalry, of course, because we have always got along well. And I'm actually pretty excited for that fight. I think it's gonna be great. Jordan is doing great as well. He's in the semifinals. And we'll see what happens to Dylan here. All right, looks like he's not showing up. Only if Dylan wants it. If not, all right. So we're gonna see the fight again, but this time at a different weight class. Let's see what weight class is gonna be. So it might be lightweight. Yeah, we're basically doing this. We're gonna spin. Okay. Jackson feeling. All right, featherweight. This is gonna be interesting. All right, let's see the fight again between Dylan and Groovy. I did a little thing here, which is Groovy is a player that has competed in most of the events. He was a little bit late today because he had a very important matter to attend to. But most players get a second chance, so I thought that maybe his second chance could be this opportunity, which is to fight Dylan again. But obviously, Dylan could refuse the fight. So Dylan is going max. Let's see who Groovy picks. 258 ping. Oh, I think they have now. Dylan is on the left. Sorry. Oh, Diego Lopez. Interesting. Man, I don't know what they did to him, but he looks hilarious. He's probably one of the models that. I mean, Diego Lopez is a little bit weird with his look in real life as well, but you know, he looks crazy in the game. And by the way, what's with this thing? Whenever a new fighter drops, they basically make him huge for the weight class. Like, look at the size. Max Holloway is pretty big for featherweight, and he looks a lot bigger than Max. Well, not a lot bigger, but definitely bigger than Max. And I was looking at Muhammad Mokaev as well. He was pretty big. Oh, drops him there with a nice uppercut. Oh, he rocked it there with the front kick. I do think Dylan is a very good Max player because the way he's fighting Max is not the same as he's fighting with other characters. there's a heel hook attempt. Earlier, I've seen Groovy posting a short video of him getting a submission with Diego Lopez. So maybe he's actually trying to grapple a little bit. Oh, gets dropped there with a nice uppercut. It might be it here. Max is looking good. Oh, and Max right now must be out of stamina. And there's a submission attempt. Honestly, it's something that I don't really like about the game. These automatic reversals. But yeah. Half guard.
Come on, you gotta keep your hands up for me now.
Oh, full guard. Now goes for the armbar. Oh, but he gets out. Oh, rubber guard there from Groovy. A more grappling oriented here, approach here for Groovy. Gets the mount. I think Dylan is a pretty decent grappler as well, but now he has Max, which is not a very good. I mean, I wouldn't say he's not a good grappler. He's just not a grappler. Period. Because we've seen Max doing well in grappling exchanges in some of his fights. I think he used his grappling against Yair, if I'm not mistaken. Some takedowns, some top control. That's one thing that you need to know about MMA fighters in general, especially about top fighters, is that the fact that they're not using a certain type of martial art, that does not mean that they're not good at it. Like, for example, I think if Max would get forced into some sort of grappling match against maybe even another good uppercut, maybe against Ilya Topuria, I think he would do well. But probably Ilya is gonna strike with him too. I really want to see that fight. I think that should be Ilya's first defense. Max Holloway is still the absolute star of the featherweight division. I don't think even Volkanovski is as popular as Max is. And Max is one of the GOATs of featherweight, so he definitely needs that name on his record. And Max has a lot of mileage. A lot of fights, a lot of wars he's been in, but he's still pretty young. I think he's 32 or 33. Check. He might be 33 this year, I think. Yeah, he's gonna be 33 this year, but in December, so he's still pretty much 32. Which is a pretty good age in MMA. That's crazy. He's been around like forever. Nice uppercut. Oh, drops him with a nice hook there.
Fight back! Fight back!
Groovy is now in control. He has been dropped a couple of times, but he got a drop of his own. Oh, there's a heel hook submission. Dylan manages to get out. Nice combinations there from Dylan. After this fight, it's going to be my fight against Trials. It's going to be pretty interesting. It could be the first fight of 2 fights. It's going to be a #1 contender fight, so the winner is going to get directly into the title fight. The loser is going to have one more fight before the title, so we can very well end up fighting twice. Which is one thing that I really like about this format. It's you get the 3 rounds fight, and maybe sometimes it goes to a decision, and then it actually happened once, if I'm not mistaken, between us. It was Luke was the champion, and I think I had Magomed Ankalaev, and I think he had Alex Pereira, and he won by decision, but it was a pretty close fight. And then we went into a 5 rounds fight, and I managed to win in the 4th or the 5th round, I believe. And same happened before in another tournament. Like, I won the first fight, and he won the title fight. So I think overall we are pretty even on the number of wins here in the league, so gonna be interesting. A more grappling heavy approach here from Groovy. Oh, submission attempt here from Max. Manages to get out there, Groovy. We're going close to the end of the second round. Honestly, I'm not sure who's ahead. I think first round, I think Dylan might have got it, but I think the second round, I think Groovy might have got it. Oh, denies the escape there from the full mount. Now trying for an armbar, doesn't get it. Triangle choke attempt. Oh, looks like Dylan's tired. They both got tired in the first fight as well. Oh, Groovy's tired as well. Was tired for a second there. I think he has a little bit more gas. So that's exactly what happened last time. He had a little bit more gas, and then he gassed himself. Oh, rocks it there with a couple punches to the body. And then he gassed himself and got knocked out.
Elbow to the knee, knee to the body, knee to the body.
18 seconds left of the second round. Groovy seems a little bit more in control here right now, and I think every time when you see your opponent gassing out, you start getting a confidence boost. Because you understand that he's not going to be able to generate much power. He's not going to be able to take you to the ground. He's not going to be able to submit you. His only chance is basically landing a one punch knockout, and that gives you the opportunity to work from range, throw kicks, go to the ground where you obviously have the advantage, and that's exactly what Groovy does right here. Goes to the ground. He has the stamina advantage. He has the stats advantage. And he's going towards securing a win. heel hook attempt here from Groovy. And I think he actually got it. A desperate escape. Full guard. Four minutes left in this this round. Alright, so it looks like I missed the submission, unfortunately. So Groovy actually got the submission win. This time he went for a grappling heavy approach and won. So Groovy continues in the tournament after he was given the second chance against Dylan, and Jackson is gonna face Jordan, but not right now. Let's see if Trials has his stream. Yeah, I think he has his stream already. Yep. One second. Let's see what weight class we get. Women's strawweight. Honestly, I hope Trials keeps it, because I like this weight class. Spin. Yeah. I think it's gonna be flyweight. Yes, indeed. Gonna be a good level fight. Let's put it here. The #1 contender. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go and get my water and everything. And after that, we're ready to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Vamos, concentración y movimiento. Aê, fica com a mão mais alta, mais alta.
Nice, good pressure. Keep going with that. One more time.
atenção, se concentra. Vamos lá.
Keep using that straight. Get that money. Work for your underhook. Let's go. Work for the underhook.
Derruba, vai.
Another one like that.
Perfeição no gancho, gostei.
A eso le llamo un señor golpe.
I need you to get that takedown now.
Eso, uno tras otro. Vamos. Quiero una combinación poderosa. No aflojes. Un golpe brutalatoso.
Give it to him.
Isso é gancho, mandou bem.
Tienes que resistir 60 segundos.
Relax. Keep those hands high. Nice uppercut. Keep moving forward.
Esos son los golpes buenos. Pégale en el cuerpo.
Get on your bicycle. I need you moving. Move, move. He's done. Finish him.
Time.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen. You probably lost that round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
You're good. Stay sharp. Use your movement, and I want you to win this round.
Duro en el corte.
Acertou ele, ótimo golpe, bem no alvo.
Dame más de esos.
Do the move.
for me.
Se liga no gancho, cuidado.
Sobre el corte, así.
He's wrong. Finish this.
Boa, isso. Relaxa. Recupera as forças e se concentra nos golpes agora. Ele vai vir no gancho, se liga.
Con variedad. Maravilloso.
I'll stop it.
Mais um minuto pro fim da luta, vamos lá.
Short elbows, short elbows.
You need to fight back. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it.
Sacude su ataque.
Fight back.
Cuidado
Fight
com o
back.
gancho.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement. Scramble.
Fight back.
Take a seat. Breathe. Relax. Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. You trained for this. We're bloody.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, last round. Let's finish strong. Go.
Qué gancho tan sabroso.
Keep your distance. Keep your distance now. Doing good. It's okay. Move. Use your footwork. Pummel for that underhook.
Castiga con el corte.
Twos and threes now. More punches.
Excelente, cuidando la posición, con calma.
To the bottom. To the bottom.
Olha o gancho, olha o gancho.
Posture and look to do damage.
Fight back.
Mueve los pies.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax. Breathe. Move and relax for me.
Fight back.
Olha o gancho dele.
I want you to get this fight to side control.
Consiga el control de muñeca.
You have to fight back. Fight.
More than one.
Hey,
more
stop.
than one.
Putz, cara, que mole.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, so that was a great fight. So Trials wins the fight by doctor stoppage, and rightfully so. He landed a lot of good shots. Very good pick from him there. I really struggled with his range. And yeah, Trials is now in the title fight, and I would have to win one more fight in order to fight him again in the championship. So yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna have Jordan versus Jackson. Yeah, very well played from him. I felt like from the first round there were so many combinations that would land into the body, and I felt I was pretty much behind on damage and stamina. And yeah. I tried to wrestle a little bit, but I think thing is that Trials has a very good wrestling, has very good wrestling as well. So it's just definitely not easy to wrestle him. All right, so we're gonna have Groovy facing Jordan. Let's see who's streaming first. Groovy, Twitch. There it is. All right, so I think Groovy's gonna be on the left, and Jordan gonna be on the right. I really like using Pantoja and Flyway, but in this league, I think I used him a couple of times, and I never really had too much success with him. I mean, obviously, I used him against Ed Parker, so that doesn't really say much. But honestly, I don't know who else I could have picked in Flyway that would be. I mean, I used Brandon Moreno for a while, but I felt that Brandon Moreno does not have. He's not very good. Does not have very good grappling offense, but probably against Trials it would have been a good choice. But yeah, that's something to think about if I manage to get back to into the title picture. Another thing to think about. Some it's a little bit of a paradox because for some reason I think it's better that I lost because now I feel motivated, and had I won, I think the pressure would have been on me on the title, but now the pressure is on him, if that makes sense. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I think we're ready to go, but let's see the weight class first. Weight class is flyweight again. We spin it, okay? Let's spin it. Lightweight. Alright, so the fight is at lightweight. Jordan picks first.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Alright, looks like we have Tony versus Charles. Let's see who's who. So, Groovy is Charles, and Jordan is Tony. Looks like we have a grappling match here. between the two. Oh, there's a what's it called? Imanari roll. That's him. I haven't seen that in some time. I'm not sure if there are any other fighters except Tony that have that move. Again, another Imanari roll. I think Jordan is the more natural grappler in this fight because he does use grappling a lot in his fights here in the league. Groovy not so much. He used grappling in the first match, in the previous match there. Oh, there he goes. He gets the Imanari roll. But I think Charles got out. Yeah. So the winner of this fight is basically going to go into a #1 contender fight against me. Oh, nice uppercut there. So he's going to go into a #1 contender fight against me. And the winner is going to challenge Trials for the title. Oh. Nice takedown attempt there, but Groovy manages to deny it. Another clinch attempt there from Jordan. Jordan is a little bit more pressure heavy here compared to how he usually fights. He's usually on the back foot. Oh, nice flying knee there. I like that Groovy's being careful here, and he respects Jordan's game here, and he's being careful, taking his time, landing counters. But Jordan is unusually aggressive. He's throwing a lot of combinations, a lot of big strikes. Oh, he tried to go for a spinning. Oh, 3 knockdowns and 2 stuns there for Groovy. I think he's he has the damage advantage here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Groovy being careful again. Some good elbows. So I'm gonna face one of these two guys. Honestly, I can't say I do have a preference, but the way it's looking right now, it seems that Groovy is edging this fight out. Oh, nice punch to the face. Oh, overhand there. Jordan feels like he's running out of options, but here's one thing: when Jordan gets chaotic like this, I remember I think 2 fights where he actually got the win just by being like this, just by being a little bit chaotic, throwing spinning elbows, throwing flying knees, kicks to the body. And submissions as well, like he's throwing right now. He's throwing submissions from, oh, and he's going right to a triangle. That was beautiful. I've seen him in the previous fight there against John Wick that he likes to chain his submissions. Oh, nice front kick. Jordan is that type of player that doesn't throw combinations, but throws single powerful shots. And that strategy is actually quite effective up to a point. Oh. Nice 6-12 and another one from Jordan there. Groovy is basically taking his time. He's just defending. And a beautiful combination there. Rocked Jordan there. Jordan is in his damage. He's definitely losing the fight. But you know Tony thrives in chaos. And he's still moving forward, still doing well with cardio. Kick him in the face. Nice elbow to the face. Nice side kick. Oh, guillotine attempt here. Standing guillotine going to... And Groovy gets back up, and I think it's a good idea because he's winning the stand-up battle, so there's literally no reason for him to try to grapple, especially since Jordan definitely wants that. If you're winning the stand-up battle, and if you're also winning the stamina war, there's literally no reason to engage in grappling, especially if the opponent is oh, beautiful flying knee. Beautiful flying knee knockout. And Groovy continues his quest here. He came in the tournament pretty late, almost lost his shot. Lost against Dylan, but he was given a rematch by Dylan and he won, and now he wins against Jordan. And which is also crazy because actually Jordan won against him by forfeit because Jackson wasn't here, and now he's one step away from the title. So yeah, we're gonna do this fight right here. Thank you very much, Jordan, for competing. We're not gonna waste any time. It's gonna be me versus Groovy for the #1 contender. I'm still going to wear the champ thing, even though I lost. I am still the champion until the tournament is over. Okay, and so let's see the weight class shuffle. It looks like featherweight. Groovy might go with Diego Lopez again here, featherweight. Yeah. Keep. All right. So let's see. Groovy is still on. I will send. Okay, I'm gonna send the invite. So this is another #1 contender fight. That's what happens when you come from the winner's bracket. You get 2 chances of a #1 contender, of course. And if I win this fight, I'm gonna face Trials again, or maybe Groovy, the revelation of this tournament, may face Trials in the title fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Geh an die Arbeit, konzentrier dich. Lass dich nicht überraschen.
Good. Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Gut, sehr gut. Wer hat gesessen?
on, man. Work up to those feet for me.
Lass dich von seinen Haken nicht hören. Aê, é isso mesmo. Aí continua.
Watch your neck. Defend that neck.
Good work on standing up. You need to work.
Muito bom. Bota pressão. Quero ver a posição. Segura a posição.
Versuch eine Arm-Triangle anzusetzen.
Keep that going.
Bewegungstreffer. Gut so.
Move and recover. Move and recover. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep that pressure on.
Aê, continua assim. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Keep going. Nice. Good strikes. Keep going forward.
Komm doch hoch. Na los. Nachsetzen. Du musst jetzt nachsetzen. Bring den Kampf zu Ende.
I need you to tie up with him. Tie up with him.
Muito bom. That's a great strike. Give me another one. Aê, muito bom. Keep that up. Agora controla a posição.
Time.
All right. He's beating you on the ground right now on points. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Vamos lá, você tá ganhando. Continua, faça a mesma coisa.
Yes, go. Answer for the hook.
Strike out.
Ja, gut, Aktion.
Right back!
Use your feet. Watch that choke.
It's work, guys. Come on.
Rücken nachschauen, jetzt!
Transition.
Nachlassen, weiter so, weiter!
Let's go, buddy. You gotta open that cut even more. Busy with the strike. Relax. Body hack away.
Ja, los, weiter! Verpassen einen nach der anderen!
Awesome shot. That's great.
Up, up! Okay, jetzt gehen die Mountain zeigt ein ordentliches Finish.
Create a scramble. Let's go. Break it down. Break your posture.
fight. Good fight. Good fight, Groovy. Managed to win the fight by knockout. I was looking forward to a submission win because I just didn't want to risk anything, but they turned out well in the end. And yeah, so we're gonna see the title fight again between me and Trials. Hopefully this time is gonna be a little bit different. So gonna go Trials. This is the title fight. Actually, wait, because I think I have something. Oh, not this one. This one. So this is gonna be a title fight. Let's make it a little bit smaller because sometimes you don't see the clock and everything. All right. So just gonna go to the bathroom, and after that we're gonna see the fight. It's gonna be a 5 rounds fight. So this might be a little bit long, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it. Let's see. Yeah, Trials is still streaming. Alright, so I'm gonna put his stream on, and I'll come back and send him the invite. My bad, we have to pick the weight class, I always forget. So I am the one picking the weight class actually this time. Let's see. Because he defeated women's strawweight. Keep it women's strawweight, please. It's gonna be women's strawweight. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be women's strawweight, and so let's put it back on his stream, and I'll be back after after going to the bathroom.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Stay light on those feet.
All right, girl, perfect. Hold her there, and let's start to work that body. Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Mandou muito bem no gancho.
That's it.
Good. Keep the pressure on. You're doing good. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Move those feet. Feet left. Que gancho, hein? Manda mais esse aí. Olha a mão esquerda, tá baixa, mais pro alto. Finaliza ela agora, vai, na cabeça e no tronco dela.
Fight for that underhook.
Muito bom, mantenha a pressão. Fica firme e encaixa a combinação.
Keep going.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Angle off on that jab.
Nice. Good strikes. Keep going forward.
Watch the kick.
Keep those hands right down the middle. They're landing.
Lock right.
That's it.
Vamos mexer mais esse pé. Olha a sua distância. Sai daí.
Let's go. More, more, more. That's working. Beautiful shot, girl. Beautiful.
Good strike.
Beleza de gancho. Muito bom.
You get the takedown.
Lock that kick. Gostei de ver. Manda mais direto. Look out for that left. Use your right hand to block. É isso aí. Senta a mão mesmo. Bom golpe.
She's outstriking you right now. You can do a lot better. You gotta refocus and go out there and set up your strikes. All right? Look to counter. Don't forget.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
You're around. Here we go. Põe pressão, se liga aí. Põe pressão pra gente ganhar o round.
Just like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep that pressure up for me now. Let's go. Keep moving forward now. Don't back up.
Senta a mão nela mesmo. Belo golpe.
Defense, great.
Beleza, manda ver. Belo golpe.
Right hand on your tempo. Perfect, perfect. You're doing great. Relax. Now let's start to hammer on that body. Let's go. Dig those body shots.
Foi direto. Bom golpe. É isso aí.
Work her. Keep that pressure high now. All right, girl, perfect. Hold her there, and let's start to work that body.
Voltei o corte dela. Ótimo golpe. Vai com tudo.
All right, keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Aê, sentou a mão. Beleza, manda ver.
It's okay. Keep going.
More, more.
Stay with
Time. Ah! Stop! Stop! Stop!
All right, let's get someone on this cut. All right, calm down. We knew it was gonna be a bloody fight. We knew this, okay? We got it under control, though. Don't worry about the blood, okay? You're gonna go.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Great. We know what to do here now. We know what to do. Nice hook. That was perfect. I want more of that. Work that cut. Work that cut. I need you to breathe. Control the underhook.
Maravilha, vai agora na cabeça e no tronco dela.
Good, girl, good. Get control of that clinch.
Circle off.
Perfect, perfect. You're doing great. Relax. Now let's start to hammer on that body. Let's go. Dig those body shots. Let's open up that cut more now. Nice hit. Let's go. Hard punches, and finish this fight now.
Vai, vai, isso, manda ver. Aê.
Harry, right side. Body, body.
É isso aí, mantenha a pressão. Quero ver uma boa combinação. Keep busy.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
É isso aí, senta a mão mesmo. Vambora.
Clear the head and arm. Get the side control.
Ela vai te dominar, só empurra ela.
Peel those hands off. Peel those hands off.
I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Let's move to side control. Elbows. All right, let's move to side control. All right, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. Breathe and relax for me.
Stop.
Good. Stay relaxed.
Right. Stop.
Pick it up.
É isso aí, bela finalização. Muito bem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Marina Rodriguez.
So another doctor stoppage win for Trials here. So Trials wins the tournament, and he's the new Ignite Combat Series champion. Well deserved. He played really well. I really struggled against the reach of Marina Rodriguez. Oh, I actually won the first round on one judge, I think. But he played really well, so well deserved. And thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for competing. Thank you for tuning in. Trials is now the champion, and yeah, looking now it's getting interesting. I'm looking forward to next week and see what that brings. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.